The second camera has arrived. This is a GoPro camera, and I've been thinking about getting one of these for a long time for a variety of different reasons. It may or may not work out, I have no idea, but I thought it was worth a try, and this seemed like a good time to buy it, so I did. And I was just looking at some of the stuff on the box here, and it just seems like this is going to be really confusing. So, anyways, let's see what we have here. Comes in this weird box. So this is supposedly the waterproof, and it can record at 4K 60 FPS. That's really impressive. It takes a lot of power to do that. I don't know how good the battery life is on here. And then they're talking about apps. I don't really get into apps much. I have a couple of older tablets that my uncle gave me not too long ago. I don't really have any kind of a use for them, so perhaps I could use them with this. Although those tablets are kind of old, so I don't know if the apps would go into them or not. Well, let's see here. Let's get this thing opened up. I've used one of these cameras before. My cousin has one. He's had it for probably a decade now. It's an older model. And it takes really good videos. I was really impressed with it when I used it. So hopefully this one takes good videos as well. Okay. Alright, so here's the camera itself. Jeez, even the box is confusing. What is it saying to do? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Got that off. Now what? Unlimited cloud storage. That's an awful lot. That's an awful vast claim when you're talking about a 4K 60p video. No question asked camera replacement. What that is and how much that costs. Okay. Well, let's get the battery in first. I suspect the battery's not in there. The battery is here, so it's definitely not in there. It came with 2 batteries, so that's cool. It's kind of a sticking mount. Small tripod. It's USB-C, that's kind of nice because then it's universal. And head mount. I've seen a number of videos recorded with these head mount things, and for certain applications I think this may work quite well. So we'll try that out and see if that's any good. Here's a small tripods. And set it up on the table. It looks like this is not a standard tripod, size. It's some kind of proprietary thing. So I can't exactly put it on my tripod. Okay, that's open now. Let's put the battery in. These are awfully small batteries. I can't imagine this holds in charge for very long. It's a 3.85 volt battery, 1220 milliamps. Come on, the focus. Well, new camera, same old problems. There's the battery specifications. Oops. Well, the battery doesn't really... There it goes. Why did that come off of there? Okay. I'm sure there is. There's probably an adapter that would take this and turn it to a regular tripod mount. That I'm going to have to obtain. Okay. Got the battery in. Okay. There's a thing over the screen. Okay, let's turn this thing on. Wow, it's working. Okay. There's legal stuff on this camera. Okay, that's great. The GPS, we don't need that. The GoPro app. Install the GoPro app to finish the setup. Okay, so I think it looks like I'm going to have to use the stinking apps. Okay, I got the tablet. I put the apps on there, which was painful. It took so long, this thing ran out of charge. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the other battery in there. Good grief, I didn't know this was going to be so complicated. Okay, now it's going to go through this thing again, I guess. I'm not even sure this is the right apps. This is an 8. It don't go up to that. Okay. Well, okay then. Well, this is just wonderful. Guess we'll try... I don't know. It's none of these. Try this one. Open the camera settings. No, that ain't gonna work. Alright, this must be the wrong apps then. Jeez. It was the wrong apps, and apparently it's called Quick. I don't know how exactly you're supposed to know that, because it doesn't tell you nothing about it, but my photographs. Fine. Whatever. They probably have access to it already anyways. Okay. Wait to find the connect devices. Okay. It's gonna take over my whole stinking network here. Yes. Okay. I gotta go through this again. This funny goof thing here. Whoops. The English. Okay, I've agreed to that 3 times now. No GSP. Okay. Parrot. Okay. Ah. Great, I found it. Okay. Well, getting the stinking thing on there was absolutely excruciating, but now that it's on there, hopefully it works okay. I'll see if I can plug this in and charge it up while we're using it, because it's finna run out of charge any soon here. I'll plug it into the camera charger. Oh, okay, it is charging. Now the SD card is not in there. Did it come with an SD card? Would not appear so. That's fine. I'll go fetch one from upstairs. Oh, what's this? Oh, there it is. It did come with an SD card. Good, I have to go upstairs again. Going upstairs 100 times because I couldn't find the power cord for the other tablet, and then when I found the power cord for the other tablet, I discovered that it was in fact too old to put apps into it, so I had to use this tablet instead, which is probably what I should have done anyways, because this tablet is more powerful than the other one. Okay, let's put this SD cards in here. Can't really tell which way it goes in. I'm going to take a guess and say it goes in this way. And inherently that's not correct because it's not fitting in. Okay, it's in now. Photograph. No, I don't want no photograph, I want a video. Okay, am I camera? Okay, great. To what is it connecting? Okay, now it should be like this. Why isn't the whole thing tuning? Okay. So that's actually kind of cool, because then if you had the thing on the head mount, you could still see where it's recording. Of course, you'd be limited to that use case in this particular area because you need the internet. Or it's probably not through the internet. I guess it's just local. Probably local through the network. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Well, no. Okay. It's got an hour and 16 minutes. What quality is it on? Video. Okay, how do you change the, is it this? Okay, so resolution. Might as well go all the way up to 4K because that don't fit on my screen. That's fine. Do a wide angle lens. I don't know what that is. I don't think we would need that though. Okay, so done. Well, I guess it's time to record a video. Wish I could put the thing on my tripod, but I can't. At least not yet. I gotta get some kind of a mount. Tripod mount or something. Okay, here we go. We're gonna record some. So now it's recording, but the preview isn't available. Well, I guess you could at least get it set up. Okay, so testing 1, 2, 3. It's the recording now. Great. I don't know what kind of focus this has. It seems almost if it's like one of those so-called always in focus lenses. This will be the first time seeing my studio room in 4K. Well, depending on which clip you're watching. If you're watching the clip that I'm recording on this camera, then it's in 4K. If you're watching the clip on the regular camera, then it's not. Now this keeps going blank, so we have to change that. Okay, that's a minute of worthless footage. I'll turn this thing off now. Over and out. So now it's recording, but the preview isn't available. Well, I guess you could at least get it set up. Okay, so testing 1, 2, 3. It's the recording now. Great. I don't know what kind of focus this has. It seems almost if it's like one of those so-called always in focus lenses. This will be the first time seeing my studio room in 4K. Well, depending on which clip you're watching. If you're watching the clip that I'm recording on this camera, then it's in 4K. If you're watching the clip on the regular camera, then it's not. Now this keeps going blank, so we have to change that. Okay, that's a minute of worthless footage. I'll turn this thing off now. Over and out. Okay, so the video has been recorded. Here's the video. let's see, it probably takes an outrageous amount of time to to download these videos. Oh, that's actually not taking all that long. But I don't really want the thing on the tablet. It's got to be on the computer. This is too complicated for me. I like my simple camera. I suppose you probably can just take the SD card out and put it into the computer. Okay. Now, let's see, let's view that video. So now it's recording, but the preview isn't available. What? I guess you could at least get it set up. Okay, it looks pretty clear. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's the recording now. It's very sharp. Great. I don't know what kind of focus this has. It seems almost if it's like one of those so-called... It doesn't appear to be 60p though. I don't know if that's just because this tablet can't render that, or what, I don't know. Okay. No, it's definitely a 4K 60. At least I think that's what it says, yeah, 60. Alright, so I guess what I'll do is, let's see here, I want to change this. Let's go up to at least 3 minutes because that's too fast. Can lower that down. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll try to record a video with the GoPro camera, just a regular video, and we'll see what happens. I'll do a video that I could do over again if the quality stinks. So that's going to wrap up this GoPro's video. It's very difficult to use, at least for me. I don't really understand all this app stuff that well. So, but in the equipment's defense, it seemed to work. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to know that the app is called Quick, but if you figure that stuff out, once it's on there, it seemed to work okay. So hopefully this camera works out. I gotta get some kind of something else so I can get a converter for this to the tripod so I can put it on a regular tripod, and then maybe I can use it for some videos.